tapping, tapping. I'm getting this money through rapping. Your nigga, he only just tapping. Khala gaya pina, I'm tapping, tapping. I'm getting this money through rapping. Your nigga, he only just tapping. Khala gaya pina, I'm tapping. I'm getting this money through rapping. Your nigga, he only just tapping. Khala gaya pina, I'm tapping. I'm getting this money through rapping. Your nigga, he.
What's up, beautiful people? But you can call me Moholani, and welcome to #TapIn, where we give you your weekly dose of that culture drip, baby. But before we get into today's episode, I have to say we have a new home, baby. We have a new home. I welcome you to Kena Africa. We're shooting our episode right here exclusively at Kena Africa Goldfields. It's located just next to the Debonaires. Make sure to come through, enjoy your journey with us. Make sure you enjoy the journey as a member in their comfortable, soft lounge, baby.
Tapping. I'm getting this money through rapping. Your nigga, he only just tapping. Khala gaya pina, I'm tapping. I'm getting this money through rapping. Your nigga, he only.
An interesting past 2 weeks, to say the least, from the hip hop community, man. I mean, we have Teleman and Nesty C just building up towards their joint project. We also have a young release from ShengeMilano. Seth and Flacco are also gonna release something, and then BlxckFargo is also gonna release something, and then we're gonna break down Killbrady's's new project, and then we tap it all off by giving you just what's been happening within the local hip-hop community. I mean, it was a very busy weekend. There was a lot of events happening. We're also going to tap into that, so make sure to stay tuned on episode 6 of #TapIn, man. Hey man, let's get into segment 1. ShengeMilano drops a single called Veluenze drops a single called Veluenze last week. A fire song. It just makes me wonder if there's something coming. I believe there's something coming. He's on a very strong, I guess, single run right now, and it's kind of dope what he's trying to do. I think he's just trying to reintroduce us to the hip-hop version of him, which is beautiful. It gives us an opportunity to also consume and sort of understand where he is now musically. So make sure to jam to Veluenze. It's out now on all streaming platforms. We also have BlxckFargo dropping Ipati. Yes, the Tsonga Trapper. He's a Tsonga artist from Virginia. Make sure to check him out. I believe when this episode comes out, Ipati would have dropped. So make sure to run Ipati and just tap into different kinds of artists. Tap into different types of dialects and languages that can happen within the hip-hop game. That is BlxckFargo. Ipati is going to be dropping that also. And then there's a Seth and Flacco single that's coming soon. Also, it's coming. Should be out when this episode comes out. Also, make sure to run it. The song is called Tobetsa. They're going to be dropping a song called Tobetsa. And you know the slimes always come through, got the hits. So make sure to run Tobetsa by Seth and Flacco. It's gonna be a banger. I believe I already heard the snippet, Nyana. Just run it, man. And then we have Nesty C and Teleman also dropped 2 songs. They feel like interludes of some sort, right? They dropped 2 songs. I believe it's just like a small release, Nyana, towards the joint project that they're gonna have also. So just listen to that interlude. It gives you it's 2 songs though, so it just gives you like an idea of what to expect in their upcoming project. Make sure to stream Nesty C's and Teleman's 2 new songs. I'll call them interludes for now. They sound like interludes. I want us to talk about it's Java MT and Saudi dropped Trap Temptations. I think it's been 2 weeks now since the project has been out, and I don't know, bro. I listened to the project, right, and I took my time with it because you guys might not know this, but in my books, Java is probably the greatest artist to ever be in this world, bro. No other musician in my books is as good as Java. Java is my goat. So I took some time to actually listen to the project because I didn't want to give like a buying face type of opinion, but I also didn't want to just listen to the project. But I really wanted to tap into, I wanted to immerse myself into the project. Okay, what are the guys having to offer? What are they giving to us as the hip-hop community? And I don't know, man, considering it was a Saudi MT Java project that has been long overdue, considering that, and it's produced by Raf also. So considering it's like a project that's been long overdue in terms of them doing like a one project where they're collaborating. Considering that, I was a bit underwhelmed, I have to say. I was a bit underwhelmed, bro, because I'm like, I'm on Java. That whole project felt like a Java project. It didn't feel like a collaborative project between three very distinctly different artists, right? Saudi has his own sound. MT has his own approach to music. Java has his own approach to music. So I was expecting something that's going to highlight all the strong points within the project from just listening to it sonically. But I was a bit disappointed to hear it and be like, this sounds like a Java project. It sounds like the project that Java dropped earlier this year. So it just makes me wonder, when artists collaborate, right, and they do a project together, can it happen that maybe another artist's approach to music stands out more than one artist's approach to music? Because if you also, that's the first question that I started asking myself. Another one is, if you look at Raf's production career, he's been solely Java's producer, right? So maybe also, because I feel like producers play a big role when it comes to the sonics of the music or the direction of the music and where it's going. So maybe Raf Lena, the way in which he was producing the project, he was mainly just because he's so used to Java, he was comfortable with doing a sound that is more relatable to Java. Or another take could be that they tried doing that because they knew that Java's sound would sell more, because Java has a higher reach in terms of demographic and in terms of just his music. It's easier to play on radio, it's easier to relate to if you're a South African. So maybe they were also looking at that as a factor when they were going about this project. But I have to say it was a really underwhelming project. A safe project also, not just underwhelming, but it was also safe. So you can listen to it, you can play it to Chitilo Magriz or whatever. But at the end of the day, when we're expecting a collaborative project from three very, very influential artists within the South African hip-hop community, you would believe that these people would come with something. It's gonna feel like, we're getting into a different journey, or we're getting into a different chapter within the hip-hop journey. But at the end of the day, man, Java is still my GOAT, and I still believe that project is still worthy of a listen. So make sure to stream Trap Temptations by African Trap Music's Java, Saudi, and MT, produced by Raf. You guys will tell me what you think in the comments down below about that particular project.
Coming back inside the studio.
Alright, let's get into segment 2, my dog. I think I've done this segment like this, by the way, but this one is artist focused. This is where I just give you an exclusive tap into artists that I believe you guys should really pay attention to. They could be doing amazing things within the hip-hop community. It's people belong hori. You might not know of, you might have heard a song or two passing, but you haven't really immersed yourself into their music. But I believe when I listen to their music, when I see their movements or on the internet, I believe that these people could really grow the hip-hop community in South Africa. So the first artist that I believe you guys should tap into, Pain 14 Matkeba. Yeah, he's an artist from Sebokeng in the Vaal, bro.
Tuna giti gitaka bata usijwa kubatazaka alekane mabaka retletse dibaka dipaka tupa ditaka mona ishwile mekaka
fire artist, very energetic. I like the energy. I feel like he's one of those artists that can really tap into the hip hop bag because he's a rapper, bro. Like even he's doing like your new age boom bap sort of like hardcore raps, and I think he's one of those artists that could really keep the sort of mold, what a rapper can do, but still be a selling rapper within the hip hop industry. Because we're struggling with people feeling like a lot of rappers are rapping too much. I think he's found a perfect balance between that, being able to rap too much but also be able to give you the type of energy that you would want to jam to, the type of energy that you would want to vibe to as an audience member. So make sure to tap in Le Pain 14 Mateba. One of the songs that he's dropped, No J, it's the Mateba mixtape volume 1. Yeah, it's just Jam Mateba mixtape volume 1. I think it's one of his first projects. He doesn't have a lot of songs on his discography on all streaming platforms, that is. He doesn't have a lot of songs. But Mateba mixtape volume 1 is one project that can give you perspective. We're very big on perspective on this channel. We're very big on perspective on this platform, and he gives you perspective on where he's trying to go as an artist. He's also giving you a very good introduction of the kind of artist that he is. So make sure to type in Le Pain 14 Mateba, my dog. Yes, Key Medusa is a Capetonian, I believe. Yeah, I think she's a Capetonian. It's a lady, by the way. Key Medusa. She's a female Afrikaner rapper.
He done seen it all, maar as a boy Medusa kom en like a duivel doom scroll. I vat ek hom gou vir 'n stroll, cause let me ska gaan never talk. Brady worry Zaki kan nie worry, told him take a walk.
What I've been yearning for within the hip hop community. Doesn't really also have a lot of songs under her discography on all streaming platforms, but she's what I've been yearning for within the hip hop community, because for a very long time we haven't had like a fully female hardcore rapper, you understand, in the hip hop community. The last time we had someone similar to what I'm trying to talk about has to be Rouge, right? And Rouge is a household name right now. So someone like Key Medusa could really come with something different, something really raw and really rough, but also kind of sexy, kind of soft for a female, you understand? So she really also has found a perfect balance with that, with being able to give you those street raps, be able to give you that street music, while also being able to give you that, pretty girl vibey music. And she's worked with the likes of your Tem Carson. Tem Carson is also a female rapper. She's worked with the likes of Tem Carson. She's worked with the likes of PrittyPrince. I love what she's doing with PrittyPrince right now. They have a song called Walk. That's where I saw her actually, on that music video, Yeah Walk. I was like, whoa, who's this? She has a banger verse on that song. So make sure to check out Walk if you're really trying to tap in Le Key Medusa. If you want a female in your ears, or a female that's still gonna make you feel like you're in the streets. If you wanna still feel like you're in the streets, but it's soft in the streets, you're listening to a Mary, make sure to tap in Le Key Medusa. She's really got something beautiful to offer. The hip hop community and the hip hop industry as a whole is in safe hands, man. It's in safe hands. We have Key Medusa, dog. Also ran her song Afrikaner. She also has a PrittyPrince on there. So she's really doing a lot of collabs, if you look at it, which I feel like is one of like the great moves that an upcoming artist could do. Just collaborate with people so that you can be challenged as an artist, so that okay, on this kind of vibe they can go here, on this kind of vibe they can tap into this bag. It just showcases your different versatility, your different bags, and just your versatility as an artist. So make sure to tap in with her. Let's get into hot takes, my dog. Let's get into hot takes. The hot takes, whatever. I'm still ruffling feathers, but I think this week's hot takes are gonna be different. I think this week's hot takes, a lot of people are gonna agree with me on, because it's things that I think a lot of members of the hip hop community don't really like, wabo. I firstly want to talk about Kill Brady's project, wabo. I wanna get into Kill Brady's project and then just give you my hot takes. But this one is still a hot take, probably. But Kill Brady dropped a project about a week or two ago, called the FYBR Familiar Pack. It's a miss. I have to say, bro. I thought after Aura Era, this is what I thought. I thought after Aura Era. I thought after Mahu, boy. When I thought after Mahu, Feto Mahu, Abu, fuck yo, I want me some Kill Brady. I generally thought like, yo, okay, now Kill Brady's gonna come through with some other bangers, bro. Kill Brady's gonna step on our necks, bro. Kill Brady's gonna be running red carpets with Mahu. But after this project, boy, it's not looking very likely, boy. Cause, bro, I listened to the project, it's crazy underwhelming. You can't hear. The problem is, like, you can't hear, bro, what he's saying in the project. Like, you can hear, like, he's claiming that he's the coolest kid in Africa. He's talking about what. You can hear that, like, okay, this is like about rich boy music, yes. But in terms of like the sound in itself, bro, the music in itself, it's not music that could chart. Considering Aura Era, bro. Considering Aura Era, I would have thought that the project that he's gonna release after was gonna be mental, because this is a solo project. We need to remember also that with Aura Era, he was sort of he was in a weird space where it was a collab project, right? So I think this Familiar Pad project really sort of exposed him for maybe he doesn't have it like that. Maybe he doesn't have it the way that he thought he had it, bro. And maybe he's not the leader of the new age. We should probably give the title back to Cooper. We should give the title back to Cooper. Because you guys should run that project. You should run that project. Because what I think is happening right now, I think Aura Era really just set the bar way too high. I think because if you listen to that project and you listen to his previous work, it's sort of still similar. But I think Aura Era sort of put him there. And you know, the way he was running on the internet, the way he was beefing Usima Manikati, he was really talking big. So I think all of that sort of packaged him as someone that does crazy mental music that could chart. But this one, it's not the one. It's not the one. It's a definite miss. But hey man, you guys will always tell me what you think about that project. That's my take. That's my take. Wow. And then we move on to Stilo. Are sacrificing their aura for relevance. That's what's happening. All the OGs in the hip hop game are sacrificing their aura for relevance. Bro, Stilo is a legend, bro, within the hip hop community. Stilo is genuinely a legend, and it's sort of like more than frustrating, it's like disappointing. It's really disappointing for me that in the past 2 weeks he's really been in situations that someone like a Stilo, bro, wouldn't necessarily have to be in. I saw a video of one of the interviews. I just forgot the that page's name. Yeah, I think it's all about culture, right? And they were doing those public interviews, and they were interviewing He Must Be Fabulous, right? He Must Be Fabulous. Hapota. He called it out as it was, bro. He's like, fuck Stilo. I'm like, whoa. What do you mean, fuck the OG? Wabo. He's like, fuck Stilo. I'm like, Wabo. Ilori. Before that, I had seen his confrontation with Speedster, right? And I was like, say it to my face. You can't say it to my face, Wabo. Muchise, dog. Oh, he. Muchise. Because to me, it comes across as why egg two, dog. Why egg two, dog? Firstly, before I go into the He Must Be Fabulous one, Spitzer said some things, Castillo, on his podcast, right? After saying, Spitzer said some things about Stilo on his podcast. Stilo was supposed to come on Spitzer's radio show, actually. My bad. Stilo was supposed to come on Spitzer's show on 5FM, right? And then Stilo ended up not coming. Those guys go way back, by the way. Stilo ended up not coming. He just dropped a song, the Val Niggas. So I think that's one of the reasons why Spitzer really wanted him dead. But Stilo ended up not coming. And then when he didn't come, he didn't really say why he didn't come. Spitzer started going mental, bro. He went into Stilo's WhatsApp, put Tobetsa hide for him and fuck you, nigga. What? I paraphrase, wabo. But he started saying some wild things about Stilo, basically saying, nah, why would you not come? Stilo, whatever you say, I hope you say it, you keep the same energy when we meet in person. And in person, they did meet. Wabo, I'm thinking that I'm fit if you're an OG, woman Stilo, dog. But that's an album as Spitzer. That's your peer, bro. Like, you have no reason to, like, be cordial about the situation. Slap a nigga's taste out of their mouth, bro. But instead of doing that, they're having like a long discussion. There's even a video, bro. There's even a video that sneaker video. And it's like, for me, bro, it's like all of this, bro, for what, dog? Because at the end of the day, we want, if we want to confront someone as a household name, dog. Spitzer is also a household name. Do something about it. That's how we end up speculating that this could all just be for the cameras or for motion. That's why I'm saying our OGs are really, really sacrificing their aura for relevance. And then Stilo also cannot have Val. So, because in Val, there's a lot of emerging artists. There's Just Sam, there's He Must Be Fabulous, He Must Be Sway. There's just so many artists. There's Dookie Gone Green. These artists that are really emerging within the hip hop scene near Val. And hell, Stilo does a song. Stilo does a song with those guys, and Fabulous is not on the song. I'll just put the song down below because I don't think I can name everyone that's on the song. But he does a song with most of those popping niggas in Val, and Fabulous is not on the song, right? They didn't fit too Sharpo. Apparently, Fabulous couldn't be on the song because of it's not all well and well within the Val community. Not everyone is like vibing with each other. So putting them all into one song would have been a problem for both branding and just street credibility. You guys can't be beefing, or you guys can't be saying things that you're saying, because niggas are just sneak dissing each other in their songs. So with all that sneak dissing that's happening, with guys being signed to different labels, them being on one song wouldn't have been a good look, right? So Fabulous doesn't get on the song. So I believe Stilo didn't take it nicely, bro. Stilo didn't take it nice. He didn't like the fact that Fabulous didn't acknowledge his invitation to be on the song, right? And then OG started moving fun, right? OG started moving funny. When the OG started moving funny, a young blood is like, nah, fuck this OG, bro. Maybe 10 years ago he was doing something, but right now he's not doing anything, right? And for me, it's like, dog, for someone that's so experienced within the hip-hop community, for someone that's like Stilo, that's been doing this thing for so long, bro, that's been in collectives, you should know the streets that sometimes when you get to a certain area, regardless of how big or relevant you are as an artist or how influential you are as an artist, when you get to that space, you can't be here thinking you can bring everyone together. You're not Captain America. And I think that's where the problem came in, is the fact that OGs think they can just come to our cities, they can come to our spaces and just come demand us to have solidarity here. which is the same thing that Stoji was doing when he was trying to release that Four Horsemen song. That's why the music video at least ended up not coming. It's because, bro, there's competition within the hip hop community. There's healthy competition, and sometimes not trying to look past the competition can become a detriment to an artist's career. And yeah, bro, now I think I like what Fabulous is doing, showing that he can stand by himself, that he can be the head of standing out within the Val hip hop industry. So I still have to tap in some more, get more information. Where is this thing all going? But from now, that is what's happening. OG came in the game, or OG came into the young boys' space thinking, okay, man, it would go to create some solidarity, and that didn't happen. And he didn't like the fact that he couldn't do that, and thus there was lashback from the artists within that space. But yeah, bro, let's just keep a close eye on what's happening in the Val, because there's a lot that is happening in the Val. There's a lot that Val has to offer as a whole. So make sure to stay tapped in. I'll also make sure to keep making you guys stay tapped in on #TapIn. Hey man, we've gotten to the end of the episode. If you enjoyed the episode, make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you're notified next time we drop. And engage with us on all our social media platforms. And I'll make sure to put them down below.
Just follow it out. Yo nigga, he only just tapping. Khalagaya pina, I'm tapped in. Tapping. I'm getting this money through rapping. Yo nigga, he only just tapping. Khalagaya pina, I'm tapped in. Tapping.